in 2015, you rightly mentioned we were at the peak of a hype globally. The hype which said that 3D printing will transform your world from now. And when you set the bar of expectation so high, people are scrambling to get into that gold rush. They're scrambling to also find out their piece of the pie. But what happened is there was no pie. It was that ephemeral pot of gold, which therefore led many people to be disillusioned. And by that time, even in 2015, so many of our friends and partners, they had already burnt their fingers because of the hype that was created. So the message back in December 2015 was, one, there are pockets of innovation everywhere. Whenever we looked, in every nook and cranny, in every engineering college, in design schools, in teams that were being created inside and outside, there were pockets of fantastic innovation. So it is not that 3D printing would be some kind of, in fact it would be okay if 3D printing were rocket science for us. We would be able to pull it off. So the pockets of innovation were happening without any vision. They were happening without a guiding light, with very little exposure to the world at large. What else is happening? So connecting those various pockets and networks became one of the requirements of a platform like Inside 3D Printing. It was just trying to tell people that 3D printing is not printing holograms. It's not just about making signboards that are three-dimensional, because those are the kinds of questions that have come to us. We've been associated instantly back, and funnily enough in 2014 was when our Prime Minister did his election campaigns with 3D holographic projections of himself. So everyone was like, oh, were you the guys who did that? Or isn't that what you're able to do? And that awareness is very different from the kind of awareness today where we're drawing insights from the world's largest platforms, from the global leaders who are trying to give us some direction in terms of awareness of utility, awareness of scale. Nobody was even dreaming of scale back then. It was all about, let's at least meet, get to know each other. Oh, I didn't know you're building a 3D printer 2 lanes away from me, unless we would have met at that platform. So that time and this time, extremely different. Teammates questioning the very fact that what do we go and present to a European audience, to an American audience, whoever walks in, are we sure about this? Do we have what it takes? They've come back 6 days later, 7 days later with a 180-degree transformation, with a new energy in their body. They're walking with a spring in the step purely because going there was a breath of fresh air. The feedback that you receive when visitors walk in and they're like, oh wow, you've got a stall that is at par with everything else. Things like that, where somebody just came in without any business interest to tell the team, you're dressed fantastically, you guys are very, very sharp and confident in what you're doing, all the best. Starting from there, right up to, Nishant tells me there are 4 business inquiries he received while standing there. What's happened is, people are saying, finally there are some companies from India. There was Intech, there was Objectify, I'm sure they all had similar experiences. Finally there's something happening in that part of the world. You've got somebody just working on one petal of that flower and saying that I specialize in post-processing SLS. I set up a company. We were amazed with the kind of specialized services that are being offered at firm. It's not too long till this happens here, and I'm very, very excited to see how many more collaborators we can find. So thank you so much. Spoken too much, but thanks Dilip and Aditya for the opportunity.